Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. Before we really get cracking into this one, I have to disclose, I really didn't want to do it. DTA of, Dare to Achieve, asked me to do it, said it needed to be said again. So, ladies and gentlemen of the Empire, at the request of DTA, it's still not time. Now, for what it's worth, you have been grumbling for movement. Move, do something, make it go. And it went. Now, Cream Finance, they sure assisted with that. Now, personally, I think it illustrates several points we've been making on our videos over the past couple of months. Namely, that the price of AMP will increase organically through usage, and it doesn't have enough to move the needle. However, liquidity will move the needle, but it won't sustain it. Either direction, liquidity will not sustain the price. I have disclosed that my own intrinsic valuation for AMP is between 0.058 and 0.064. And at this very moment, the intrinsic value exceeds the market value. So I have been buying like a madman. That is 0.1, and I think it fleshed out pretty well. Big hack, big dump, plunge the AMP to the, 0485 level. And you know what? It sprang back like a champion. In only a few hours, it sprang back like a champion. Volume is up. It's still up. Scalpers are taking advantage of the volume with lots of buying and selling and small percentages. I approve of however you make your profit. But it rose back to within what I consider its margin of error, proving what I believe to be an accurate valuation by, the podcasts. That was 0.1. It took a criminal act to drop AMP from its comfortable .06. And I usually run my graphic here, but you know what? We're just going to soldier past it. Change things up. Second point. If you believe in your personal valuation of an investment, then price movements are wonderful because you know if you should buy or sell. And I understand this is not the crypto way. Or the crypto way as it's explained to me is hold, diamond hands, and let's let someone else determine our portfolio's value. I disagree with that fundamentally. You need to be in charge of your own portfolio. Now, if it happens to be AMP, only AMP, then the price should concern you greatly. But as I am amazingly diversified, and you know what? I don't recommend anyone else be because this is not financial advice. And that is a shot for the live stream folks. But if you are only in AMP, then you are incredibly vulnerable to outside forces, like a hack at Cream. If the hack continued or they were more aggressive, you could have seen your entire investment gone. You didn't, but you could have. So the second point I'm trying to make is kind of a wake-up call. Diversify and spread your risks. All eggs in one basket is just not a good idea, and it never has been. Third point, if you are beholden to AMP and AMP alone, then you need to temper your expectations. It's not time yet. It's still not time. I get it, man. It feels like I'm a broken record here, but DTA, sir, you requested this. AMP is a collateral token. That is effectively not collateralizing anything. Not yet. Not in any meaningful volume. And I don't think we will see that volume for years to come. I don't believe that crypto spends are the future. You know what? I don't believe that they are the near future. They're neat. They are an alternative. But until a massive cultural shift takes place, I don't believe they will become what they need to become to build AMP. But you have to keep in mind that AMP is an ecosystem like Ethereum, like ADA, like Theta, like VeChain. And until more entities are up and functional on AMP, it's going to sit there. What would you expect it to do? The car is full of gas, but the car isn't moving. The gas goes nowhere. AMP is ready, man. It is. It is standing at attention, but it hasn't gotten the order yet, which segues me beautifully into my fourth point, building your AMP bags with other people's money. AMP is your long term, and as it is stupidly early for AMP still, you are being given a golden opportunity to build your bags in a bull market. In a bull market, we are in a bullish market. Everyone is an investment expert, and damn near any decision you make will be a good one. Do you want to invest in BAT in July? You did well. If you want to invest in anything at the end of July, you are doing well. Hell, we make videos here, podcasts, time and date stamped, letting you know what we are buying and the price we are buying it at. It's right on the screen. I'm not advocating for you to do it. That's not why we make the videos. They are just to tell you what we are doing, because this is not financial advice. Shot. I do my very best to diversify because it insulates me from the dips. AMP fell way off from its .06 from before the hack. It fell a good 20%. But I was up over 40%, not from buying in early, but from building my bags with my short-term profits. This is trading. This is work. This is not hoping that it all works out, but making something work out. This is a glorious market right now, season of the altcoin, and I would strongly advise you to take advantage of that while our cherished AMP sits there, nice and low, stable, waiting for you to buy it. You can wait for payday to buy, or you can make your payday whenever you like. Buying another coin to short, it's not cheating on AMP. It is insulating you from misfortune. You got to break on this one. The entire community, the whole empire, got to break on this one. Take advantage of it because they do not come along very often. And when they do, you got to be ready to pounce. Fundamental trading still applies. I am still a huge AMP fan. I don't pretend to be anything else, but I'm also a very pragmatic trader, and it's a path that I would advise for anyone. If you want technical analysis on a specific investment you are considering, go check out DTA's channel or send him an email. He might even do one for you special. We're trying to build a community of smart traders here. I go at it from the philosophical aspect, and he goes at it from the technical aspect. But between the two of us, we might have some small value for both audience. You're going to get your payday on AMP, but it is going to be a while. Take advantage of the market as it is and not as you wish it was. If you have questions, happy to answer them if I can, but please remember, this is not financial advice. Shot. Live stream on Thursdays at 1900 Central and member stream on Saturday nights at the same time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope the trip down memory lane didn't bother anybody. Appreciate it.